If you can't get enough of the hit series Virgin River, you're in luck. We're getting a follow-up show. Yes, the best-selling novelist Robyn Carr's once again teaming up with big producers to bring you a romantic adaptation of Sullivan's Crossing. Fans just got a first look behind the scenes, and it looks like we've got another beautiful setting with a brilliant cast lined up. So, what can we tell you about the upcoming series? Let's get right into it. First off, when's the new series going to air? After Virgin River Season 4 was launched on July 20th, no one was expecting it to become Netflix's #1 most-watched TV series in the world. Yep, our hearts were completely swept away by the slice-of-life, wholesome magic that 10-episode series had to offer. No toxic drama, no emotional manipulation, just pure comfort and romance. Turns out it was exactly what viewers wanted. As the series blew up, fans were dying for some more feel-good shows from the New York Times best-selling author Robyn Carr. Well, our prayers have been answered. From the talented team that brought you Virgin River, we're now getting another romantic countryside adaptation, Sullivan's Crossing. It's set to debut in February next year, but this time, the show's screening on television. Yep, looks like you can't Netflix and chill this romantic show anymore. Reel's World Management has optioned the show for TV, and you can tune in on CTV to watch the show. The production team is also partnering with Fremantle, who'll be handling its international distribution. Fremantle's also shared an exclusive first BTS look at the series shoot. Now, from the first look, we can see that the new show's going to be another key global TV player to secure a bigger fan base than you'd only imagine broadcast networks to have. You'll be watching old-school romances the old-school way. The CEO of Fremantle claimed, "They're pretty clear on what we're going to deliver on." So, can we trust the new series production to be in good hands? We can trust the magic of Carr's novels and the executive producers, Roma, Roth, and Christopher E. Perry, to make the new show as good, if not better, than Virgin River. Roth said that she's excited to work with CTV and Fremantle as forward-thinking companies who really understand and support their creative vision of the show. While we don't have a lot of info about the show's filming process yet, the actor Scott Patterson has revealed some behind-the-scenes details that's got us all hooked. Patterson posted a quick on-set pic on his Instagram where he's posing under a sign saying Sullivan's Crossing. His caption sounds straight out of a Carr novel synopsis. Own an outpost in the woods, by a lake, with a dock, mysteries, hidden pasts, stuff happens, lots of stuff happens. Now we're dying to know what twists and turns the show's got in store for us. And yes, from the first BTS look, we can trust them to do the show justice. We're getting the whole package this time too. The picturesque sceneries, the stellar cast, and some action-packed scenes thrown into the romance. Like before, Carr's taking a traditional approach to love, but this time, we're moving from the soft English countryside to the more rocky Canadian wilderness. Yep, the location might have changed from the book's Rocky Mountains to the Canadian countryside, but the setting's just as whimsical as we imagined. The sneak peek reveals they're currently filming at Oakfield National Park in Nova Scotia, so we can expect to see the sweeping landscapes and diversity of the province. That's what we loved about the OG show, right? It's not just a mystery romance, but also offers a taste of the rich culture of old small-town life. Roth said that she wanted to make the show feel distinctive from Carr's previous adaptation, so that's why they settled in Nova Scotia. If you're upset the show's not staying true to the books, don't fret. Roth was born and raised in Canada, and it's always been a personal goal for her to create and write a Canadian show for a global audience. So don't be quick to judge the series. Given Carr and Roth's successes, there's a strong chance Sullivan's Crossing will be just as big as its predecessor. And the best part, we're getting yet another brilliant casting of local talent. Hear us out. The cast might not be the big red carpet names you've heard of or are used to seeing on the big screen, but just like Virgin River, you'll come to love the modern patchwork of people who represent the region. If you've seen the hit Hallmark series When Hope Calls, you definitely remember the Canadian actor Morgan Cohen. Well, she'll be playing the main lead, Maggie, in the drama, and we'll also be seeing some familiar faces. Of course, there's Scott Patterson from Gilmore Girls playing Maggie's father, and Chad Michael Murray from One Tree Hill playing Maggie's potential love interest, Cal Jones. Yep, we can tell it's going to be a nostalgic cast, and we're all here for it. Richter also added that Roma put together a beautiful ensemble cast that includes actors with a great track record in the US market, and with the three leads, Morgan, Chad, and Scott, they seem to have nailed those elements of the series. Now, if you haven't read the novels, you might be wondering what the storyline will look like. The show follows neurosurgeon Maggie Sullivan's life in Boston, who hits a wall when an emergency surgery results in a teen's death. Caught in a lawsuit, her boyfriend also ups and leaves. Alone and exhausted, Maggie's at a crossroads in her life with her personal and professional paths. She finds her way back to the rural town she once called home with her father. Yep, the story's got all the classic ingredients for a classic Robyn Carr romance. But let's be clear, this isn't some goofy, pretty Bridgerton series. The script's emotional, adult, compelling, and doesn't shy away from capturing the reality of family and adult experiences. We're going to see Maggie confront her past traumas and reconnect to the parts of herself she's forgotten. There'll be some heavy themes the show looks to tackle. We're talking self-fulfillment and family. As president of Fremantle puts it, it's good, accessible storytelling done very well. And as is the norm in Carr stories, our main lead gets a brand new fresh start with the healing healing power of the rural countryside. What more can we ask for? In other news, speaking of upcoming shows, the new season of Fate the Winx Clubs got us excited. The fairies are back for another season. With just 1 month since its first season aired, fans are getting an early treat with the 7-episode sequel being released on 16th September, while the first season left us hanging with Bloom blooming into a fairy. Just in the 2-minute trailer, we've got loads of challenges the fairies will be facing at Althea, and boy is it going to be a roller coaster. Monsters are lurking over their boarding school, fairies start to disappear, and the balance between magic, love, and fairies is in danger. And looks like we'll finally get to know Bloom's original story that we've all been waiting for. The new season will be focusing more on their teen problems, so shippers rejoice. We've been teased with more romance scenes between the two, including a countryside horse ride. And, drumrolls please, we're at last seeing Flora. Yep, it's confirmed that Paulina Chavez will be playing Tara's cousin Flora in the next season. Next, Love is Blind's got renewed for a 3rd season and even a spin-off announced. Miss the drama and cringe already? Well, wait no longer. The 3rd season for the Netflix reality dating show will be out this September, sooner than we'd expected. The duo, Nick and Vanessa Lachey, will of course be returning as hosts, but with an entirely new batch of lonely singles. That's not all. If you can't seem to say goodbye to the Season 2's cast, you might want to mark your calendar. Love is Blind, After the Altar is also dropping this year, where the old cast reunites for more awkward moments. Based on The Social Experiment, this dating show got a lot of attention for going beyond looks and flirting to building emotional connections without seeing their partner. Yes, this addictive 12-episode series really tests if looks, age, or race matter, or if love is really blind. And lastly, we can't wait for the Netflix film Do Revenge to do great as an American dark comedy. When Riverdale's Camila Mendez and Stranger Things' Maya Hawke join hands as social pariahs to bring down their bullies, you know it's going to be one hell of a ride. Oh, and did we mention Euphoria's Austin Abrams is playing the bad guy Max? From its trailer, it looks like the film has pulled some notes from classic 90s teen films like Clueless and 10 Things I Hate About You. But don't be fooled by its high school setting and pastel wardrobe. The plot's actually based on a Hitchcock film where a psychopath and tennis star meet on a train and decide to kill each other's enemies. But will the comedy really get this dark? We'll find out. And that's a wrap for this video. How do you feel about Sullivan's Crossing from its first BTS look? Let us know in the comments below. Do give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell notification for similar videos. See you in the next one.